A rapper walks out onto his own front porch, a normal evening. A familiar view until flashing lights and police questions turn the moment upside down. Without warning, officers approach, claiming his very presence on his own property looks suspicious. That's right, standing on his porch somehow becomes cause for an investigation. The artist, calm but clearly confused, asks a simple question. What exactly did I do wrong? The answers don't come. Instead, the officers escalate, demanding ID, surrounding him, and accusing him without evidence. What unfolds is a tense, unnecessary standoff where an innocent man finds himself having to defend not only his rights, but his right to exist peacefully on his own property. Was it bias, intimidation, or just another example of overreach? Watch the full video and decide for yourself, then leave your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters more than ever.
Obviously, I did just come out the house.
You came over here harassing,
just like I said. You saw me coming down the street, and you hit that U-turn, following me all the way over here. So you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing
Basically, he is.
Can we speak to the supervisor?
What's your rank? I'm asking, what's your rank?
I'm the last one that got here, okay?
Hold on, bro. Can we speak to the supervisor? You all said that you suspect suspicious activity that's not a crime. So you haven't told us what crime you suspect us of committing. If you don't suspect us of committing a crime, then we're free to go.
When I came from the street, you came going up like you were going to leaving Riverdale past the state line. Instead of you going towards state line, you made that U-turn and came all the way back down Riverdale. Yes, you did. You came down Riverdale and you made that left on Fink because you saw me cross the street.
Bro, calm down. You talking about you arguing up.
What's your point?
You came up there, stopped.
Boo.
And I'm
chill out, bro. You gonna get arrested being dumb, bro. Chill out. Do you suspect us of committing a crime?
Listen to me. This is what I told you.
Do you suspect us of committing a crime?
I said it's suspicious activity.
Do you suspect us of committing a crime? Walking around the house.
Here, they're just standing, okay?
He's standing here on his. He's standing here on his porch.
Mind my own business.
He's standing here on his porch. Where do you have the right to just walk up and ask people? Is it their porch? You don't have that legal right to just ask them.
Two random people standing on your porch.
How do you know it's random? How do you know it's random? You don't. So the only way you can come and ask for ID, the only way you can be like, you have to show ID is if you go, we suspect you of committing this crime. Are we being detained? We're not detained. You haven't explained that you suspect us of committing a crime. Therefore, we're free to go. They're free to walk in this house right now without being arrested or anything because you won't have suspected that.
Or under arrest?
That's the point. So
the point is,
so we're not being detained,
you're
right?
Rambling all this junk.
So we're not being detained.
Go. You're free to go, sir. We're asking.
Are they being detained also? Are they being detained also?
You worry about you.
Are they being detained?
Is anybody in handcuffs?
They're on the property with my wife. They're not. So you're not in handcuffs. So you're free to go. So that basically means if y'all want to come in the house because y'all free to go, y'all can come in and y'all don't got to worry about all of that. Basically, what you all are doing is illegal. You stopped the man who was on his porch to ask him questions about what he was doing. He told you that he lives here, and you're trying to force him to provide identification. You haven't told him he's under arrest. He's free to go. It's so easy just for
saying you got his address on here.
It's so easy for police to go worry about the crimes and stuff that's really being committed, like the people that's murdered and killed, where they ain't solved those, to divert your energy into solving those crimes instead of solving crimes of people standing on the porch and from walking around the house.
What if none of y'all were here, okay? And somebody y'all did not know was standing on your porch? Would you not want us to check that out?
If somebody's standing right here on my porch, quite frankly, they know me.
I'm talking about what if it's somebody that comes over here and they're planning to break into your house? Are
they in my house?
What if they're in here and they're looking?
If you saw signs,
would you want us to check it out?
I wouldn't want you to stop them if there's no signs of no break-in. I wouldn't want you to check it out if you didn't see a door kicked in. If you saw them right here on the front of the street, clear and obvious, plain sight.
So someone comes out of your backyard while another guy's at your front door. You wouldn't want us to check that out?
Multiple guys at my front doors in the open where they can clearly be seen.
There was two. When I got here, there was two.
So two is a multiple number, right?
What's your point?
I said multiple guys, and you correct me about an accurate statement. This is my wife.
What is your point? You're getting frustrated.
Whether he's staying where I live here, my brother-in-law lives here. You're harassing him. This is my wife. She lives here. You are. You harassed him.
I'm actually doing you a service.
You haven't done us any service. You haven't done any service. We walked out of the house. We walked out of the house. My wife walked out of the house with no clothes on.
Well, it's not the only time this has happened that it was people out here, and my brother was out here before, and he has got a rash bag. Not part of y'all, but people that work in y'all place. So I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying it's like it's a powerful people to sit out here with y'all in front of y'all. Now he has friends understand that yeah, it might seem suspicious, but if I came outside, you clearly can see it's not no breaking in there. I have no shoes on. That means I just came outside.
You already know the deal, right? Yeah. You already know the deal.
They just went back in. My child is in the house. So obviously it shows I'm staying, I live here, but this is my thing. I understand this is going on, you know, but this is like the 4th time. People have to do it. I don't know if it's been a crime or not. I
Too slow, man. I know I did. I was the last one to get here, but what I'm saying is, this is how we catch burglars.
I understand that.
Should I get my good side?
That's what I'm saying. If was nobody coming in.
I ain't worried about that. I'm just making sure if I'm arrested for asking, are we being, do you suspect us committed? I said at the point, because he did state that he will put me under arrest, and that is on video. For asking, are we being detained? For asking what crime do we suspect of committing? Those are the only 2 questions that I've asked.
To detain you, he'll have to give you no explanation. He can detain you until we find out what's going on. All right?
He would have to have probable cause.
Not to detain you, does not.
Find out that nothing is going on. Then we release you.
In order to detain me, my brother's an attorney. In order to detain me, you would have to have probable cause.
You may need to check with him again.
I have. I just. Never mind. We're not gonna go into what I just.
We're not gonna have a debate, okay?
Yeah, we're not.
TCAs or what our job is, but we're gonna do our job. All right?
Okay.
You understand this all could have been avoided if someone just applied some identification saying they lived here. That's all.
You saw 2 people come out the house. One person half dressed who stated that they lived here. You saw a child there in the door.
So we're just supposed to take everybody's word.
I tell you the
that
other
you just live here.
day, how many streets over that one house get kicked in? Like 1 street over, right?
Yeah, they have it all the time, man. They yes, ma'am. They did. We just had one just on the other end of town, and just one on the other town. The 2 people, the 2 women got assaulted. The kid got knocked down, and the man who's in the house got stabbed.
I heard about this.
So, and that happened in Bartlett also. So there's a crew that's running around hitting these houses. So yes, ma'am, with the child in the house, they assaulted the 2 children, zip tied them, and put them in a closet.
Well, my child wasn't zip tied.
Well,
You ain't gotta
I'm
worry.
not saying that. I'm just telling you.
Y'all will never have to worry about that happening in this
You
house.
saying somebody else break in when the child is in the house?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is my child. That's what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm not.
No, this is what I'm saying. If it's a child that's mine and coming with me.
Well, he doesn't know that. Okay?
Yeah, man, that's
He doesn't know you at all.
and that's perfectly fine.
I don't know you. You don't know you. No one. You don't know us. We don't know you.
That's what
We finna let them go on ahead and do their job, because we're not gonna keep holding them up. They got obviously what they needed, because they finna get ready to go.
Yeah, we're not. Hey, all we're doing is just checking to make sure everything was okay. That's all we were doing.
Like I explained to you, buddy.
I never said anybody was doing anything wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you gotta understand, that's how a lot of these burglaries happen.
But y'all gotta understand, maybe not y'all, but police force in an entirety has a bad name now for constantly pulling people over. Maybe not you specific people, but let's not make it seem like everybody that's out there does their job and does it to the level. I'm not saying you saying that, but I'm saying y'all want us to understand where y'all coming from. Y'all also got to look on the other side and understand where we're coming from.
That's why no one's going face down doing anything other than what we are right now.
We don't assume everybody dressed in black shoes and a hat is doing something wrong. So don't assume that every police officer is doing something wrong either. Okay.
Exactly.
We don't lump all y'all together. Don't lump all of us together.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Backyard, you drinking,
I mean, all is checking. What if somebody was breaking into your house? You want me to check that out?
If I saw signs of a break-in, yes, I would definitely want it.
You know they case houses before they do it. Like one goes around the back, one comes up the front.
People gonna case your house if they want to get it anyway.
You know how they,
Yeah, I know how they go. I know how they go. I'm just saying, if they gonna do it, they gonna
that's all I
do
was
it.
doing. All right.
All right, we good? Y'all have a good afternoon or morning, rather. It's been too long of a day already.
Imagine dedicating 4 years of your life to a job, working 7 days a week, showing up at the same place, at the same time, every single night. That's exactly what this man did. For years, he quietly cleaned the same location, never causing trouble, never missing a shift. But one night, everything changed. Out of nowhere, a police officer approached him with suspicion. "I need to check your ID. I want to make sure you're really you." Despite calmly explaining his routine and long-standing role, the officer insisted on treating him like a suspect. No complaint had been made. No law had been broken. And yet, this loyal worker found himself questioned, doubted, and humiliated simply for doing the same job he's done for nearly half a decade. Was this profiling, harassment, or just a complete lack of respect for hard-working people? Watch the full encounter in the original video, link in the description, and decide for yourself. Drop your opinion in the comments. This is a conversation we all need to have.
How's it going, man? How are you?
How you?
Good, good. This is a weird way to park.
I'm working, man. I work
okay.
here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. What's your
You have
name?
an ID with you, or?
Got a name and badge number?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name and badge number?
Dan Padilla and badge number 541.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
So
you have an
what's-
ID with you?
What I need an ID for? I
I
just.
want to make sure that you work here.
What, you gonna call my boss?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I'm a janitor.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen you janitor in here. That's why I'm
I've
asking.
been working here for 4 years, sir.
Oh, really?
So I mean, you must be new. This is a new route or something?
No, it's not a new route.
Well, I mean, I work here 7 days a week,
Okay.
same time every night.
All right. I've never seen you janitor in here, and I
Yeah.
work here every night.
I can't get my shit bipped like this. I park right here so I can hear and know what's going on, be alert.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out. I'm loading my car up,
Okay.
and you asked me for ID. You pulled up on me. I'm not. I mean, did
I
the
understand
alarm
that,
go
but
off
this
or
is-
something?
this is a weird way to park.
But this is our property. This is our property. We work here.
I understand that. Do you have a business card that
I don't
has
have
your name on it? or-
I can tell you my name, sir, but I don't have no ID for you. Asking me.
That's fine. Yeah, I want to make sure that you are you.
But I'm just saying, what do I need to show ID for? Can I have your
I'm here
business
talking
card?
to you. Places like this get broken into all the time.
Can I have your business card, sir?
I don't have a business card, but I gave you my name and I gave you my badge number. Did I not? You asked for it. I gave it to you. What's your last name, sir?
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
What am I doing wrong? Have I committed a crime?
No, but
Am I under
this is
suspicion for something?
this is rather suspicious.
I'm
parking
working.
right
You want
here.
me? Can I get out of the car and unlock the door for you and shut the alarm down?
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
That'd
let
be
me do
awesome.
that. Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna get shot, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. But can I have your name and badge number, sir?
Meredith, 656.
Say it again.
Meredith, 656.
Okay. I'm gonna show you my Let me unlock the door for you, man. 'Cause you-
Okay. What was your name again? Talking to you.
But I
Okay.
don't.
Have it your way. That's fine. I was here checking on your business.
But the alarm didn't go off. What are you checking on me
You
for?
work here. I'm just making sure that you're.
Like I told him, sir.
good to go.
Hold on, like I
making
told
sure
him,
no one's
the reason
breaking into your
I've been
work.
working here for 4 years. The only reason why I park right here is because my shit they got bit outside the thing. He hit the corner, seen me load my car up, and then come ask me for ID. Ran up on me. First of all, he put the lights on me as if I was committing some kind of crime. I work here. I just
Well,
let
that's
y'all
all right.
in
My
here.
headlights are on. I drive with them on.
But you
all
put
the
them
time.
in my face. That's the only reason why I put the light back on your ass, because you put them. I'm sitting in my car. You just
Okay,
seen me. I
okay.
seen you at the light.
Sir, it's a closed business, right?
I've been working here for 4 years,
I know,
sir.
and I never seen you. Park
You
like
ain't.
this.
Well, I ain't never seen you.
Okay, and that's fine.
So how's it? Okay, well, why you need my ID then? Do I show me your ID? I'm still waiting on your car.
I gave you my name. My
I
badge
need.
number.
Give me
I
your
have yet
car.
to
You're
get
supposed to
your-
supply a car.
I have yet to get
I'm just
your
trying to.
name.
I'm just trying to figure out why I need to show my name
Okay, cool.
and my ID for something that I'm
We're
not
good
doing
now.
nothing.
You don't want to give me your name. That's fine.
You know I don't have to show you my name. That's the cold part about you know my rights. Why would I forfeit my rights for nothing? I'm over here working. I'm doing my job.
Okay. I'm
You
not
making me
breaking
late for my next
I'm not
job.
breaking anybody's rights.
I'm late, sir.
Do you want anything else?
I need you to just leave. You
Okay.
dismiss and you
That's
dismiss
fine.
too. What's your name again,
That's
sir?
fine.
Meredith.
Y'all both dismissed.
Yeah. You're not dismissing me. I'm good. You take care.
You leaving.
All right.
All right, y'all. Toodaloo. Fucking tyrants.